back to 3-2 Brew. Today we're going to be taking some goblins through a 3-match testing period. This is related to the Goblin Guide, which I will stick at the top of the screen here. I'm just trying to get some testing and some visuals of how I play, maybe get some feedback from anybody who's got some good experience. You're going to see misplays. You're not going to see great plays 24/7 with me. I'm still learning this deck. I am about 35 matches in, playing through different versions of this, but this is version 1.3. And this is what I've settled on recently. We are at 24 lands, the addition of a Mossfire Valley. I'm running a 3-2 split between Port and Wasteland. Only 2 naturalized main board, but I do run a Goblin Tinker in the main to deal with an additional Naut. So we have 3 Naut answers. Pretty stock across the list for the actual Goblins. I am down to 3 Pile Drivers, and I do have 2 Prospectors. I like this setup a bit more personally. I think this has just been the most consistent for me. I do have Sharpshooter to deal with stuff like elves and what have you. Sideboard, I got 3 Crypts for the graveyard. I got 2 Orbs. This is more of a burn matchup situation. And I do have 2 splits between Reb and Pyroblast, 3 Tranquil Domains to get rid of Engineer Plagues and deal with replenish strategies, and 3 Pyrokinesis, which are currently on the chopping block for me. I think they are good, but I'm not 100% sure. So very excited to get through here. You will see a selective match setup, not of matches that I win, but against, I believe, relevant meta or meta-relevant decks, one could say. So I'm very interested to see how this deck overall plays. I hope I get some good results, and I'm going to talk about it at the end here. I'm going to try and play very serious. It might be limited of my conversation with the mic, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to really lock in and start to get a good feel for this deck. So hope everybody enjoys. I hope I post a good result, and let's hop on over to match number 1. Getting some testing here. We have our first match against Luquette CHQ. We are on the play. This hand does cast Ringleader, but it doesn't do much else. Completely in the blind, not sure what the opponent is on. Alright, I'm going to keep it because we're on the play. We can drop Mog Fanatic. Hit them with a good luck, have fun. Keep it pushing. Is this hand too slow? I'm not 100% sure. That's what I often wonder with these type of openers. We'll see what they're playing. Alright, a mine from the opponent. That could be a numerous things. Okay, let's see what they name here. Matron. No matron. Sorry. Is this Dead Guy Ale? Or what I call s'mores now. Gonna attack. I'm actually gonna drop down a port. But I am gonna take the port plan with this mine. Hoping that this is ale and they can't move. Okay, it's not ale. This is rock. Alright. What do I want to commit to here? I'm just going to attack. I think I'd like to develop Skirk Prospector. And try and keep them off of black if I can. Survival. Yeah. Alright. Let's drop in Wasteland. And then let's drop Ringleader. Come on, Ringleader. Hit me something good. That is not too shabby. I'm going to beat in here. We can't take him off of black. But next turn I do have War Chief. I do have Pile Driver. I do have Tinker. If that is of any interest to anyone. Shapeshifter. Okay. Shapeshifter. So is this like Palancron combo or whatever? Not 100% sure. I know that there's like a Rockster floating around right now. That's a Palancron. We are playing a rock deck, I believe. I believe it's Rockster. Is this Reanimator? Like, am I crazy? I'm not 100% sure. If this is Reanimator, we might just be dust. Unearth. Okay. Oh, man. I'm gonna hit them with the Mog. I'm gonna hit the Shapeshifter with the Mog Fanatic to try and disrupt this. So they drop the Acroma. They get a Flage. What? How does this card work? Oh, I had no clue how that worked. We can't beat Acroma. So I'm just not even going to begin worrying about it. All right, well, we're going to have to bring some hate in here. Pyrokinesis probably isn't going to get it done, and I'm going to bring in Tranquil Domain. Okay. I don't think we have time to set up Sharpshooter combo, personally. Goblin King, probably not enough either. Tinker is probably irrelevant here. Boy, oh boy, did I feel like I just got turbo reanimated. I guess I should have wastelanded. I really didn't know that's how Reanimator worked in this format. That's actually my first time ever playing against a Reanimator deck of any kind. Obviously, it's more of a combo deck. But yeah, that was a bummer. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, there's even a case for like a Pyro or Reb, but I'm not really sure that it's worth it. I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. Okay. I am going to drop in a Lackey here. Kept his hand on the strength of Crypt being here. They can't turn one reanimate me. So we are kind of, sketchy on colors and whatnot. Wasteland might be able to hit a decent target here. Wall of Roots. And a bop. Okay. Well, I'm going to play Wasteland. And then I'm going to play Mog Fanatic. And I'm also going to cast a Tormod's Crypt. Let's just see how they want to navigate this. Lackey has no run here. Okay, I really need some green for a naturalize. Wow. Come on, man. Come on. Please let me get a green here. Carplusion Forest, another fetch land, any of it would be great. Gonna hit the bop. Maybe I should have done that from the start. But let's see what they want to commit here. Get to Slinger. Guess that works with Volrath Shapeshifter. Another Wall of Roots. Okay. Well, that's not it. All right. Let me drop in a pile driver. Pile driver can start to attack with lackey then. Crypt is something they got to play through here, but they can wall of roots for another wall of roots. Yep. It's a bit of a pain. Cycling Gem Palm Incinerator, though, is not non-zero. Okay. Caverns come in. You know, I'm thinking about these in my S'mores deck. There's Dromar's Cavern. It's a very interesting concept. Wall of Roots has been played. Because, you know, this is like a free, painless, dual-color land for me. Well, we can't let that happen. That's just a no-go. All right, so they're going to go for the Devourer combo line. And we got Squee. Go grab a forest. I'm going to hit their cavern. And then I'm also going to hit their survival. Squee goes away. For our Birds of Paradise. Wall of Roots. Drops an orangutan. For another Birds of Paradise. I am going to turn everyone sideways. I do have a good block on the lackey, but not on the pile driver. Okay. Squee comes back to their hand. And they had the forest, which is always nice. Wall of Roots removes that. Okay. I am going to attack in here. See if they would like to put a block up. They have Wall of Roots on that. Yep. I think what else I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to cycle. I'm going to hit this Wall of Roots. Should have done this maybe before. That's not a land. I'm looking for a land. I wanted to play land, Fanatic, hit the bop. But didn't work out that way. Now they have 4 mana. Ball therapy. They can sack flat. They can flash this back. Goblin Matron. Nope. No Matron for me, sadly. They do know I have Ringleader, War Chief, Fanatic. They'll probably hit Fanatic. That's what I would personally do. I'd probably sack a bop, hit Fanatic, force me to have it. They have another one? Wow. Okay. Yep, sack, flashback, hit the Fanatic. What are they going to hit here? I'd hit Fanatic personally. But that's my point of view on it. Ringleader. Okay. I guess they don't want to restock. Attack with all. Still blocking the lackey. Okay. I will play a Mog Fanatic. I'm just going to hit the Birds of Paradise proactively. Say okay. Getting light on lands here. Not a deck that can power through that, sadly. There's a squee. Okay. Man. Just gonna say okay and pass. Bit painful, not gonna lie about it. Yavimaya Coast. Okay, come on, give me some lands. Please, just give me some lands deck. Oh, goblins. You're really killing me right now. City of Brass. Land drop, please. Hmm. Alright. Well, they're holding whatever they found. Cast out a Tormod's Crypt. Keep it pushing. A lot of just draw, go, stare at each other right now. Genesis. Alright. Pile driver. Just getting no love on the lands. Gonna let this come through for now. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna attack. They don't have great blocks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're not casting that squee for free. You know what? I'm actually just gonna nuke that. I don't even want them getting card advantage right now. Take that all out. Squee will not come back to their hand. Will not pass go and collect $100. Okay. Tranquil Domain. I mean, they have 5 activations here. They could, they could probably combo right now, in all honesty. But is what it is. Hypnox. Shapeshifter. Yeah, I'm just gonna be dead, aren't I? Because Hypnox is gonna enter and then I'm gonna discard everything. Right? No? Is that really how that works? Alright, I'm gonna attack with everything. Guess I could have technically pushed lethal there, now that I think about it. Okay. Honestly, I've never played against this deck, so I'm incredibly befuddled. I'm like not 100% sure how to play against it. Okay. Okay. Put this onto the Birds of Paradise. Yes. Okay, Siege Gang comes down. Over a third of the way through my deck and barely seeing any kind of action. Hypnox is not in their hand anymore. Okay. Alright, GG's. Let's go into game number 3 here. I think I want Red Elemental Blast. I like don't fully understand Shapeshifter. I mean, it's for me, I don't know if my brain's just too smooth or what. But it seems like if it comes down, I'm dead. So I'm just going to continue cooking through with it as it is. See how this ends up for me. This is apparently a pretty big combo deck in the format. So I'm rather interested to see how this works out for me. I'm not 100% sure if we have a lot of game against them, how we should be boarding, or what. We have a Naturalize, we have a Crypt. It's like we have low down interaction, you know, but is it going to be a good enough keep? I'm not 100% sure, but I will keep it. All right, I'm just going to play Mountain and go. We at least have Matron mana at the moment. I'd like to see just Forest or another land and then just say, hey, here's Survival. Not let them get any activations. Okay. That's a real card. Just going to keep it going. Slow roll this hand. Wall of Roots. All right. Very nice. That's what we were looking for. Hit that Survival. Then we go 1, 2. I think actually we just go 3 here, don't we? Because I want to say hello to my good friend, the Goblin War Chief. Just in case they had a backup, I'm going to crypt them. Let them know that it's here, and it's not afraid to tussle. Another red source would be very helpful here. Just had another one. Man, you really can't make this stuff up. I don't know what to tell myself sometimes. Engineer Plague. Okay. It's not like we're overextended or nothing. And what is this deck? Like, just designed to beat us? I like don't know what to say to it. We have the Tranquil Domain. Tranquil Domain off the top here would just be absolute gasoline. Getting some lag on me here. I would kill for a Tranquil Domain off the top. Just wipe up everything they're doing. Got a mountain instead. Yeah, I don't hate ringleader here. Okay. Pile driver. Some lands to the bottom, that's fine. I mean, they're gonna get to do their whole thing where they can, go searching through their deck with survival. Yeah. Elvish Spirit guy gets discarded. Let's see what they grab. Probably a squee. Yep. I don't know if squeeze the axis I want to fight on or not. I wouldn't mind it though. Let's see what they got. That's a Hypnox. They could drop Volrath Shapeshifter like right away. If it fancied them. Gonna go War Chief here. M Pile Driver. And I'm just gonna start beating. That gets up to a 4-1. This has Pro, so they don't gotta worry about it. But I'm pushing a shock through every turn. With their painful mana base. Tormod's Crypt. Okay. Okay. What are they gonna go grab here? Chroma. Okay. I think I do fight this axis. Let's just not let them get the card advantage. That means that I believe Hypnox is also gone. Coast. One of their cards is a Chroma. Did I hit Hypnox? Yes, I did. So they got a Chroma plus 1 mystery card in their hand. Okay. Orangutan. Pootatang. Deal the damage, deal the damage. Hit them with Crypt. Just get it out of the way. That's not it. That is not it at all. But what I can do is drop a pile driver. And then ringleader. Okay. Use a fetch land to get that crypt back as an option, please. We're gonna push 3 through here. We're gonna lose one of our gobs or our pile drivers. They might be able just to combo us next turn though. Really not 100% sure. They're gonna have to lose their wall of roots to do it if they want to do it. I guess do it painlessly, I should say. But I guess theoretically this matron could go get king. But it's not like we can mountain walk him. Nothing. Interesting. Hmm. Should have used a colorless there. That was dumb of me. I took the king out, didn't I? How dumb can I get? Seriously, everyone. How dumb can I get? I think it's just pile driver here. Last game I had every single tranquil domain known to God. This game I don't have any tranquil domains. Would be doing absolute work for me right here, but instead I'm just sending these into the void. And I'm going to lose to probably a combo, I had to guess. Suckatog. Okay. I don't know how pro blue versus pro red works, to be honest with you. Tranquil domain off the top. Give me a heater. Not a heater. Not a heater at all. Ringleader here. Okay. Just hit Siege Gang. There's Crypt. Man. I'm feeling some real pain right now. I'm not going to lie to everyone. Okay. Gemstone. Please let me find a tranquil domain. There is a god. Let me find one. I guess that I could drop Siege Gang and begin to like just nuke, I guess. They put a GG's in. Oh, all right. I guess we took the match then. Good games. Didn't think we were going to get there, but all right. We took Reanimator 2-1. Really sketchy feeling on my end, at least. I was worried sick, but we took Reanimator. Don't know how our matchup should be, but I'm glad. Let's hop into the next match. Hopping into another one of the testing matches here. Ooh, we have an interesting hand. We have some follow-ups to Lackey, if Lackey gets dealt with. And we do have a way to deal with artifacts in this hand raw. The 4 lands, or sorry, the 2 lands, scares the heck out of me. We are on the draw here, but I think I'll keep this. Maybe a 2-lander can't be kept, but we're going to find out. This is still a part of testing. Very cool lightning bolt, by the way, as their imagery. I really like the way that these look like in the frame and whatnot. Well, I'm a tough deck to dress. Only card they can hit is Naturalize, and it is a 2 out of 60. So if they have a heavy dress hand, they're going to be bummed. All right, we hit another land. I'll take that every time. I'm going to drop in the Lackey. They probably have a way to deal with this. I could see a Smother coming down here. Very good basic, by the way. Okay, we're against some kind of dead guy color scheme. Dressing me again. Just getting a peek to see what my hand's working with. Probably holding up a plow, if I had to guess. I'll turn it sideways. Okay. Good hits all around there. I guess they didn't have a plow. During the damage step, looks like they got a stop on the damage step, which is uncommon to say the least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 1. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like Interesting to have a stop on the damage step like that. It's not something you see every day. Mog Fanatics are pretty solid. They are relatively sweeper proof. This is a black deck, so we're going to have to be pulling in quite a bit of answers to them. So we're going to have E-plagues and whatnot. Okay. So Vindicate, bit slow, but not terrible. Alright, that other land is extremely nice. I think I want to just get going with a Goblin King here. Just slam down some damage. Keep the pressure on him. Mog Fanatics threaten to bolt every turn, basically. Yeah, I'll keep that. Next turn we can go... Well, we'll see what they do here. Okay, a hippie. Okay. Interesting card. Let's start by turning these sideways. Okay. I'll take that. Drop in a Goblin Matron now. Okay. Use her ability, yes. I'm gonna go snag myself a War Chief and just play out the Carplusian Forest. You know, Tainted Fields are very interesting. As someone who's played a lot of black-white as of recent. They're not bad, but when you don't have a swamp, they are terrible. And you really just can't, you know, afford to gamble that, in my personal opinion. GG's. Okay. Sideboard here. Let me pull up the Goblin Guide. Let me also update this quickly. And I'll see it live. This is my birthday, actually. I'm recording this on. That guy L. We were on the draw. 1.3 and 2. Sorry about my sketchy notes. That Gael, I have 3 Tranquil Domains coming in, taking out a Pile Driver, a Tinker, and a King. Okay. Let's see, Pile Driver, Tinker, and a King for 3 Tranquil Domains. I accept that. That leaves us at 31 creatures as well. Felt good that game. You know, no knock to my opponent. I am a huge fan of Hypnotic Spectre, but I don't think Hippie is the power level that we're really looking for in Premodern to play competitively anymore. A part of my soul is very sad for that. to level with everyone, because I love jamming hippies. But just don't think it quite gets there, sadly enough. Tranquil Domain's a must. Just having 5 ways to deal with potential engineer plagues is enormous in my opinion. That guy Ale doesn't do a ton with the graveyard either. But I still think there's a good amount of space to run here. Alright. Hopping into second game. Let's see what we can get going. I wonder if they're a newer player as well. Or not. I mean, we have a high roll on the draw. Let's try it out. See how it goes. What would be extremely problematic here would be a mom, actually. Okay. What'd they go to? 6? Dark Ritual. Phyrexian Arena. Very nice. I'm gonna go Lackey. Arena is so good. I like that this player as well has a lot of the OG arts. They're definitely not a new player. I was entirely incorrect by that. Let's put that one on record. You got a plow for me here? No, an Antuco shade. Give me the cycler. It is not the cycler. I'm still going to swing Lackey. If they want to trade, they can trade. Okay. Goblin Pile Driver. I would actually like a green source to Tranquil Domain away this Phyrexian Arena. I would be quite happy with that personally. I might give Tainted Field a run in my S'mores deck. I'm a bit uncertain by it. COP red. Okay. Just gonna play out the War Chief here. COP red is good, but when I got nothing but haste, you can only prevent one set of damage. Probably should be the Pile Driver. Yep. Smart call. I'm just in love with this opponent having like so many OG arts. And like, you know, I got newer arts and stuff. The Wasteland's a bit of a bummer. But I'm not that bummed in general about it. Because now I can go Ringleader. Matron comes into my hand. Any order, I could have used that Carplusion Forest. Here's the thing with this. I want to force them to use their mana. Even if it's on my turn. I'm still going to turn all my creatures sideways. And just say, like, deal with it, you know? And I'm just going to continue to pass priority. And that's okay with me. If I can find a green source here, Tranquil Domain's going to sweep up pretty well. Let's just be honest about it. Serena's given them a ton of value. But one green source here gives us a lot of run. That is not a green source. Let's see what I want to get here. I think here we get Sharpshooter. And then we just play out Mog Fanatic. Because, like, here's the thing. If you really look at it, like, we're forcing them to use all their mana. Very weird that Mog Fanatic was the thing that they chose. But I guess it makes sense. But they're not actually developing their plan here. You know, maybe I'm overcommitting. But again, I'm just a green away from being able to cap this out. Hitting him for one. Okay. Alright, well, we got Prospector Sharpshooter. They're still taking damage. They're hitting their land drops, though, which is good for them. You really want to hit land drops in that deck. Whoops, I screwed that one up. Meant to sack my Mog Fanatic in response. Just pressed one too quick. Okay. It's a missed point of damage. Give me a green mana source off the top here, please. And I'll be a very happy man. That is not a green mana source, sadly. We're so close. And I'm just going to be honest with everyone like watching the video. This is how this deck always feels. I'm never quite there with it, you know? Like, we're so close to just winning this match, but we're just missing green. And like that is so painful. We're through, you know, a quarter of our deck and haven't seen a green source. It's not even a fetch land or anything. So it's kind of painful. Not gonna lie to you. Like we should be having big game right now against this deck, and we just don't have anything online. And if they rip another plague off of this Phyrexian arena, we're dust. When this should have been cleared out, you know, I started with a Tranquil Domain in my hand. So it's very frustrating on that front. For me, at least, it is. Another plague? Okay, a morph creature. We can't turn that up this turn. And this is so frustrating. I mean, they're going to start gaining life, and like I'm just going to be dust. Look at that. Look at all these we just hit. Gem Palm Incinerator will, at some point, be able to take care of it. I'm actually going to pass through here. I think I'm going to drop a Prospector. And I don't even know. I don't want to give anything away. Man, what do I drop here? Guess a Matron? I mean, we haven't hit land. We haven't done anything. And they're about to flip this Angel. And then we're going to be screwed. It's just, it's very, very frustrating. Like, this is a game that we just literally need a singular green mana. We've seen 4 lands in the top 20 cards of our deck. Plus more, actually. Turn the Angel over. There it is. Okay. I mean, I love Exalted Angel. And they got the OG border and everything. It's kind of crazy. And there's a red source. Like, what am I supposed to do, you know? I mean, here's another ringleader. Surprise. At least next turn we can Gem Palm, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't opt out of it. Well, that's kind of painful. But okay. I mean, they got mad cards in their hand. They gotta have tons of action. We're gonna get the hit for 2 here. They're hitting for 4. I think I'm gonna drop a Siege Gang. And probably a Goblin War Chief. We need the Gem Palm. I want to back up Naturalize once I get that online. Get through for 3. Okay. Take them down to 10. I mean, we're on a 4-turn clock here. Need to retain 5 goblins. Siege Gang, Goblin War Chief. Just dropping them in the bin. I know I can cast the Siege Gangs, trust me. But like, look, there are 8 cards in hand. It's just, I don't even know what to say sometimes. Okay. Yeah, of course they're going to swing in. It makes the most sense. They go back up to 13. We're at 12. I mean, this is kind of a preposterous board state to lose from, in my personal opinion. Vindicate. Okay. That removes haste from everything. It also kills one of my goblins. That's a huge issue, actually. Let's give me a green source. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Donnie. Tranquil Domain finally gets to get popped off. Okay. So yeah, COP is obviously an issue right here. But then I can just play War Chief again. Okay. I can still get in for 2. Okay. War Chief. Attack with War Chief. Now they have to leave back Exalted Angel. They don't have a choice, really. They have to block a pile, unless they have a sweeper, obviously. They've drawn oodles of cards. But I also just have Goblin Sharpshooter to send the whole house home. They're getting in again. They might have a sweeper. Very well could. I mean, we're in bad shape if they have a sweeper. Okay. Vindicate. Okay. Hippie. Okay. Carplusion Forest. Let's go colorless 1 for Naturalize. And then we go 1 for a Skirk Prospector. Cycle this. Okay. Yes. Port. Sacrifice a Ringleader for a Sharpshooter. Sacrifice a Ringleader. Add a red. Sharpshoot that down. Untap Goblin Sharpshooter then. Okay. Get in for 5 here. Then we got Siege Gang on the haste next turn. We still got 4 cards in hand though. Just kind of crazy actually. We got some damage on board. Wasteland. You hit my forest. Yeah, okay. That's the axis you want to fight on. I'm not going to argue with you. Another arena. Okay. Another hippie. Okay. Okay. Very nice. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Siege Gang. Okay. Then I'm going to go 1, 1. I'm going to hit hippie. I'm going to sack a goblin token. Okay. And then I'm going to hit hippie. The hippie's going to die, and I'm going to untap. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have him dead to rights here. But let's just be extra careful. Swing the board. Okay. And then I'm going to ping him and say GG's. All right. Sorry, I know it was a bit of a quiet match, but that was pretty difficult, actually. Just missing green there. It's kind of what I talk about with this deck. It's just like it's always right there. But it's always like just, I don't know. It's never quite perfect. So glad to take that game. That was against a weaker powered Dead Guy Ale deck, to be fair. That's not like the more modern, juiced up version. But again, we are still fighting through a plague, and they had a ton of support, which we did answer very well. So we took 2-0. Very happy. Let's hop on into the next match. Alrighty, on to our final match here. I'm going to mulligan this. I don't like the clunkiness of that hand. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to drop, actually, I'm going to drop Siege Gang. This is a bit of a sketchy hand. I'm very soft to Wasteland. But I'm going to run it. Because I'm interested. Very nice Urza Island. I was afraid of a Force Spike right there. But, okay. Chain of Vapor, that's fine. Feeling we're playing Stasis. Standstill. Well, I ain't never met. I ain't scared of a standstill. I don't play around it. I don't do none of that. I just simply don't believe in it. I'm gonna do something whole hog if I do it, you know? What are they doing here? Okay, they're nodding me. Alrighty. Can we please phase that out? Stifle. Okay. Alright. This is a very difficult situation to be in. How do I win from here? Believe that I do Goblin Matron. And then I just pray to God. Let's see. War Chief's gonna cost 2. That's not even gonna work. Um. I'm just gonna grab War Chief. Can't attack into it. Has trample. I haven't played this deck against Shrimp yet. All my sideboard deck concepts are theoretical. Being on the draw versus Shrimp does not feel good either. Standstill Shrimp is kind of spooky though. You know what, actually? I can beat this deck. They need to attack with Shrimp though, for me to get that. No attack with Shrimp. They are scared of big shrimping. I'm gonna hit their Dust Bowl. Okay. Impulse, very nice. I need them to get big shrimp in here. Because if they do, I have a chance to stabilize. Because I can cast Goblin War Chief this turn. It's going to be into a Force Spike, which may be suboptimal. But I'm going to filter. And I'm going to drop Goblin War Chief. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm not mad about this. Go ahead, attack with Shrimp. No attack with Shrimp. Okay. I'm just running it out here. Okay. I don't know why they're not attacking with Shrimp. Okay. Tapping the Conclave. Chain of Vapor. Okay. I can't sack a land to send it back. Wow. What a hand. GG's. Alright. Well, let's go back here. We're playing you not. We were on the draw. Let's go over here. I have 2 Reb, 2 Pyroblast coming in. I'm taking out 4 Fanatics. I think theoretically that sounds pretty darn good to me. I didn't quite have a line there, sadly enough, to be able to go grab Tinker. I wanted to be able to drop in Tinker or drop in Matron while I had whatchamacallit. I don't know. It was very, very unlucky. Tinker is my best anti-naut tech, so I don't know how Goblins normally lines up against naut either, in all honesty. And also, to be very transparent with everyone, I don't normally play against very much naut. I just don't have a ton of experience to it, like with any deck. I think the only time I really played naut, at least in recent memory, was at a monthly for Premodern that the Duress crew put on, and I was playing Green Red Panza, the sorcery version, which is just absolutely atrocious against Dreadnought. And I played not, and I played into it and just got absolutely smacked around. Just because by nature that deck runs at instant speed and it's meant to just protect a single piece. It plays very much like Mono Blue Delver. Of I believe Modern's old. So or Legacy's old, I guess, really is a way to look at it with all the free interaction. But I think that, Naut is a very cool deck. I just can't afford the Shrimpy Boys, sadly. Okay. See, that's a no-lander. That's a Shandy. That's a really sketchy hand. Gonna go down to 5. Very subpar. I mean, this is not a good 5. Oh, I already said I was gonna keep, so guess that's non-negotiable. I'll shove a mountain to the bottom. Well, we probably lost this due to just mollies, but this is what it is. I'm gonna rock through with what I have. Okay. War Chief. Do I run this into a Force Spike? I think I do, right? Let's just see what we can do. Even a daze here. Blue blast. Yeah, I mean, we're dust. There's nothing we can do about it. Stand still. Yeah. Like, whatever. Daze there would have got me. I don't normally see Naught with standstill in it. I kind of like it though. I really want to play a standstill deck. I own 4 of them in paper, and I just never play them. I own like the entirety of the blue suite. Yep, there's a Naught. Look, they have 7 cards in hand. Like, I have gushes. I have everything to play a blue deck. I think I even have a couple of whatchamacallits as well. Well, I'll get in here. Maybe blue Naught's not a good matchup for us. Maybe we need more Goblin Tinkers in the main to respect it. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But this Dreadnought deck does look like a ton of fun. I wish I could afford shrimps. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You go fetch. Go on ahead and see if I can grab a green source on the forest. Probably have a stifle. Yep. GG's. Alright, well, we took a very devastating 0-2 loss to Mono Blue Naught. Very cool build with the standstills and whatnot, so had some tough mulligans there, but it is what it is. Let's get on to the recap here. Well, we ended up going 2-1 overall in this league. First match was against Reanimator, and we won that 2-1. And then we played the original Dead Gael, went 2-0. And then we got absolutely steamrolled by Blue Naught. That had some tied in and what have you. So yeah, we lost that 0-2. We went 2-1 overall, which is not horrid, but I will say there were some moments during that Gael matchup where if that was the more modern Dead Gael, we were done. We were cooked. We just couldn't find a green source. We have 5, 6, 10 green sources in our 24 lands. So just didn't find one. I don't know. Everyone that watches this, please let me know. Like, this deck just doesn't feel as if it should put up as good as results as it does. And I don't want to discourage anyone from playing goblins. I don't want to hate on anyone's favorite deck. Please let me know if it's just me. It feels like it's just me. Like, I can't play goblins. Like, goblins isn't meant for me. Like, it doesn't work in my brain or something. It's disheartening in a sense because I really enjoy the deck, like, theoretically. But playing it is like kind of sad. Like, it feels very boom bust. You know, like you either pop off and just like run someone over. You can go long game, but the long game has you sweating. It's not like when I play, you know, S'mores. When I'm playing that deck, it's like, all right, I'm ready to settle into a long game. Let's sit this out. I'll work through your hand. I'll deploy some threats, get some incremental value, etc. So I don't know. I don't think this deck's bad. I think I'm bad with the deck. But please, from your watching, let me know. Like, should have I kept one of those hands against Naught game 2? I'm not 100% sure. So, you know, we went 2-1 in testing. I'm obviously not going to complain about that, but I just want this deck to feel better in my hands. I want to have confidence when I pick this deck up, shuffle it up, and go to a monthly or whatever, that I'm going to be able to post some decent results. And I don't have that currently. So please let me know your thoughts. Let me know any advice you have, any other potential brew lines. Let me know. I want to give them a shot. I want to give them a run. I'm really trying to figure out what is the right mix of everything in this deck. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. This has been 3-2 Brew, and until next time, cheers.